Welcome back to Trash Panda Off-Road. It's 9:30 at night and we ripped the bumper off the X-90. We're up in Ocean Park or Ocean Shores, I can't remember, Washington, for the rod run that's at Long Beach, and we're staying up here with family. And I towed the X-90 up on that trailer dolly, and unfortunately when I unloaded it, the ramp came and broke and ripped the front bumper off. So Austin's in there trying to help us out, get this thing fixed, and then we'll be able to cruise around and enjoy rod run this weekend with the X-90. And Paul's up here with his Sidekick also. We're going to run a little zip tie action just to get us through the weekend. And then next week when I get home, we'll tear the bumper back off, redo all the wiring, fix it properly. So
call this a drift stitch.
That's how we used to do it on the dirt bikes. Alright, guys, got it all back on, zip tied it, and you can see right here where we did the damage, getting it off of there when the ramp come off. Broke the lower housing section. Ain't got no blinker lights, but it's on, so we'll count that as a win. Got the bumper on, looks good. Having some issues with where the grill connects. It doesn't fit underneath the headlights anymore. None of the blinkers work, and here's a better view of where the car dolly ripped the bumper. No. But it's back on. It's going to work for this weekend. We'll cruise around today and a little bit tonight. Hopefully we'll go out and drive on the sand. We're up in Long Beach, Washington for the annual rod run. We got family up here, so we come up and stay with them. Paul's up here with his Sidekick, and eventually he's going to come around and start begging us to help him take the top off of that. And we're probably going to make him like cook us something. He's already begging? Another issue we had getting the X-90 here was in the last video you guys seen, I put the manual hubs on because I wanted to tow it on the tow dolly, and you can't do it with auto hubs. And for some reason, one of them hubs did not free up. And so we'd try to go, and the back tires would lock up, and then we'd mess with them, and the back tires would lock up. And we were just about to give up and unhook the driveline, and I believe it's this one. It finally came free. The spring let loose. They were serviced before I got them, and I think they were over-greased, and so I think that's the issue with those hubs, is that they got too much grease in them, and they don't want to release. But we finally got it working in order to put it on the tow dolly, and then when we got here, we took it off the tow dolly and ripped the bumper off. So, but now I have an idea of what's under there, so when I take this bumper back off, I'm going to go ahead and build the winch plate and stick the small winch that I bought on there. And not that it really needs it, but I think it'll make it look a lot better. This thing's more of a commuter slash soft roader kind of vehicle. You guys see on the channel the video of me taking it to Nevada, down to Jarbidge, and that had street tires on it then and no lift, so it does okay in the woods.
Good news if we drop it, Randy, whatever, up here, wow.
Swing by Randy Gibbs and see if he's got one for you, Paul.
Down at the end of the beach. Keep posting that.
So we're all done at the car show, and now we are going to drive down along the beach for a little bit. There's some guys who are already stuck. A bunch of guys down there cruising around. There's our friend Bobby. You remember him from some videos earlier when I very first started this channel. And then there's Paul up ahead of us.
And here's us.
Big diesel down there rolled a big bunch of coal. Bunch of Jeeps. beach over there. This is kind of cool. I don't think that I've ever driven on the beach, at least not for a long, long time. Main area of Long Beach, because there's a lot of rigs down in this section. We just passed a couple cop cars. Trying to make sure people don't be knuckleheads. There's a little Scion hamster car.
Oh, the hamster car?
Yeah, isn't that the hamster car?
I mean, I don't think it was marketed as a hamster car. Isn't that the same one that Claire calls a lunchbox?
Oh yeah, it's a lunchbox, man. It's not a hamster. It's a nice Bob Toyota. Oh yeah, looks like this is going to be alright. Might want to shift down out of fourth gear. Hey, it's one of those little Manx buggies. Well, I don't know what that is, but I gotta get it on video. Whatever it was for sale. What is up with those wheels?
I seen that car come through town. I was like, oh my goodness.
Yeah, that's not my flavor. We cruised down the beach for a little bit, and now we are going to go back up to the main strip. We did one lap down it. Got to do a lot of shifting because it's a cruise in kind of thing, but we'll walk up there and walk up and down it a couple of times and check out the cool rigs. That is where the fights happen. If you've never been to this thing, it is quite an experience. All kinds of cars, all kinds of people. When it gets dark, I'll stop recording because you won't be able to see anything, but then the strobe lights come out and all the cool kids with their lights underneath their rigs. So it's a lot of fun. It's quite an adventure, and it gets a little rowdy, and we've already seen the cops out in full force breaking up girl fight. So that was a sweet Dodge crew cab pickup. I'm gonna go ahead and end this video here. It's starting to get dark and it's starting to get loud, so thanks for watching, guys. Follow along on the Instagram, Trash Panda Off-Road. Put your comments down below, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel.